when she was on the table and they're checking her out after, they're like, I was talking to Rana and she was on the table behind us, and the one doctor's like, she's looking kind of pale. And then the other doctor's like, yeah, well, have you seen the father? But this is pretty what she's like all the time.
Now it's like we're just kind of figuring her out, but I don't know, expectation-wise, I think I actually am pleasantly surprised by her, like calm demeanor. Oh.
Uh-oh, Ryan's gonna cry.
Everything made me cry, every little cute thing.
Okay, shush. Nope, you're gonna be grounded. You'll never go to parties again. Exactly.
Is she hungry?
I don't know, are you hungry? Or are you just being a baby? As soon as she came out, I don't know what happened, but I just like wanted to grab her, I wanted to hold her, I wanted to feed her and change her. And it all became pretty natural. As soon as you see her, you flip a switch. It's almost just like, I don't know, you got a job to do, so go do it.
After the Hamilton game, it was a tough loss losing at home, but again, there was also some hope for me at least, because when I looked at this team, I remember how well they played against Ottawa and Victoria. I remember how well they played in Montreal to beat the Alouettes 37-23. To me, this year in the Canadian Football League, there was so much parity. Everybody this year had a hot streak and a cold streak. The only team that basically was all year long was Calgary.
Well, the Guardian cap became a thing, but last year or the year before, and then we started to have to wear it for certain times, like a padded practice or something, where we had to wear it once a week for a padded practice. And I just kind of see the writing on the wall, you know, for the future. Like, I believe like in a couple years, we're all gonna have to wear Guardian caps. And it's funny how many people try to discourage me from wearing it, and so many different things I had to go through to ultimately tell myself that I'm gonna wear it, and I don't care what people think. And also, you know, my wife had an input on it because she's the first person I went to about it, and she just told me to wear it, be the example I wanna be for my children. And on the back end, I'm the first BC Lion to wear it in the game. I'm gonna get my first pick six in it. I tore 2 Achilles's, made it work for me. What's a Guardian cap? Make it work for me. Like, suck it up, stop complaining.
We can't get picked without the rush. We can't get sacks without the coverage. More on the story, we need each other. Yes, sir. Let's go, let's turn the tide, man.
And TJ pregame and throughout the game, he said something like, the more we play, the more opportunities we have to make play on defense, and that we should embrace to be on the field a lot. Which is not necessarily the way I like to play. I like to sit on the bench and watch our offense score touchdowns.
I mean, we're in a tight one against a Western opponent. You know, we're trying to get back, you know what I'm saying, on the roll as far as, like I said, getting wins in the West.
All throughout the game, I mean, just to kind of make fun of him a little bit, I was keep telling him more plays, more opportunities. And I mean, then I got an interception.
Lions bring 4. And it's picked up! It's intercepted!
Is it Betts?
Lions, Matthew Betts, 40, 30, 20, 10, Montu! Touchdown, Matthew Betts with the interception!
During that game, I think I blitzed twice. When I blitzed, I kind of jumped up in the air and I kind of mistimed it and I didn't hit the ball. TJ comes to me to the sideline after that. He was like, bro, you got to work on your jumping. You know, you got to work on your timing when you're jumping it. And then next thing you know, 2 or 3 series later.
Every time I showed blitz, they would run a bubble screen. A lot of offenses got checks to that. Because the back kind of flared out, I just went out with the back and let my instincts do the rest.
It almost happened like directly in front of us. So when I saw that throw by Jake Mayer, I was like, that's a lateral, like, go. And it's batted down, Lee, is he gonna pick it up? Is this gonna be a BC touchdown? TJ Lee taking it to the house, they've done it again.
Oh my God, that was so lit.
And TJ knocked it down. Now this has been ruled a touchdown. The officials are down by the goal line talking about it.
I had no doubt that was a lateral and that TJ, his touchdown would stand.
Yeah, everybody was saying it was good, and I was just saying, you know, I don't care, you know. I don't care. It doesn't matter. The refs got to do their job.
Now we're celebrating, and now you can feel the enthusiasm and the energy change.
For me, man, I've always seen TJ do like some incredible stuff. Like, TJ is like a risk taker, man.
At that point, then we felt like, you know what, we got the game under control. We couldn't wait to go back out there and try to see the next guy get it again.
Mayer drops back, fires right down the middle, in and out of the hands. It's an interception. Yes, it is. It's Adrian Green.
In the history books yet again.
First pro touchdown in the Guardian cap.
History, history. Don't nobody ball like I ball with the Guardian cap, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody do it like I do it with the cap on, you know what I'm saying? Wish I had one of my kids here with me to enjoy this. These are core memories right here.
After that success, is it safe to say the Guardian cap is staying?
I make everything work for me, make the Guardian cap work for me. I tore both of my Achilles. I can do anything, you know what I'm saying? And that's my mindset, so if I would have gave up when I tore my Achilles for the second time, I wouldn't be here in this triumph moment. So to all my kids and kids around the world, don't give up.
From Rana. Oh, God. What is this? Yeah, there we go. How the heck did she get this? So this is game size. This was game worn. It's actually pretty cute. Awesome. That'll be good. Not what I expected, that's for sure.
Last week, 6 field goals, 0 for 5 in the red zone. 2 touchdowns were from the defense, not from the offense. They've got the biggest game of the year now in Saskatchewan coming up.
Saskatchewan can clinch second place in the West Division with a win, while the Lions can leapfrog the Riders in the standings with a victory of their own.
I know a couple guys in the offense, like we all got rocked or something the night before the game. I haven't been hit like that. It was like a 24-hour cold or flu or something like that.
Woke up in the morning, he looked like, shit.
I think every athlete that ever gets sick thinks they're going to have like a Jordan flu game.
It's not great. Something fucked me up last night, so a couple smelling salts, we'll be good to go.
I was just being his wife, shout out to Joanne, because I was just telling him, like, hey, make sure you drink water. Did you have vitamin C today? All this stuff.
I think just the magnitude of the game of being in Sask, I didn't really think about it much. Doesn't matter how I feel. There's no sick days in this job, so.
The expectations heading into Saskatchewan were huge. I mean, the Lions win that game. I mean, second place is, clearly an option. If they lose, it's, well, see you later, right, in terms of second.
And I've been in that situation so many different times at the end of the year, going to Sask, got to win the game. Warm-up was really crazy. It was, especially the open end on the Pilsner end, it was very difficult to figure out the wind. And yeah, I didn't even get an opportunity that day. It was probably a good thing, because I don't think I would have made anything that day, the way I was kicking in warm-ups.
It starts with us, and it's gonna fucking end with us today. We got that shit, let's prove that we're fucking special. Let's beat them for each other and fucking fly around.
All right, so start today. It's the most important fucking game of the year. Let's take care of business. Let's win this fucking game by any means.
The game started off just such a bizarre manner. I mean, here's a throw to William Stanback. It's on the far side of the field. I can still see it. It goes through his hands, and I'm like, okay, this is an incompletion. The next thing you know, I see A.J. Allen running down the sidelines. There's no whistle. The refs are running with them. And I'm like, is this going to be a touchdown? What the heck happened?
Saskatchewan has picked up the ball. They're running with it all the way down to the 10-yard line. This could be a touchdown.
No.
Are you kidding me? A.J. Allen, I thought it was an incomplete pass.
Yeah, we just weren't there as a team. Like, we just didn't perform the way we needed to.
I mean, all that's on my mind is getting on the field and, trying to change the game for the better so my team have a good chance to win the game. Just because the ball didn't bounce our way from the jump of that Saskatchewan game, That doesn't mean that we're not prepared.
Let's go! We got the finish on our shield, let's go!
And that doesn't mean that all our ups and downs didn't prepare us for these ultimate moments. And it makes the story that much sweeter. So just preparing the guys for that.
We'll be back, baby.
Love, bro. Keep doing your thing, bro. You can kill enough of that thing right now. Killing that thing.
You made diamonds on the question, boy. God bless you. I'm so happy for you, bro.
We're a better team than we show sometimes. So we're going to keep working at this thing. The other thing is this last game against Montreal matters very much.
We saw Vernon taking first team reps. Can you tell us what's going to happen on Saturday?
Yeah, he's going to start and play this week. Yeah.
How much?
All of it. Yeah, he's going to be our guy.
It's a tough situation to come into where, you know, the dude's been the leader of this team and the face of the organization for the last year and a half. And, you know, to be able to take that from him, like he was always a leader of the locker room. He's always doing the pregame speeches. He's always got something to say. He's always in the huddle. And when you come in, you don't want to take that from him because that's a part of the team and he's a part of the team and he makes the team better.
Hey, man, it's simple, man. Everybody do their 112. We want to feel good about going into the playoffs. Let's start right now, man. I love y'all. Let's get this shit rolling. Win on three. 1, 2, 3.
I think that as tough as it was, like obviously VA's made that known how tough it was, but he didn't show it.
Whether it's 12 or whether it's 3, both have handled themselves in the most incredible professional manner. The thing with VA is that obviously we've been rocking with him since the offseason, right? He was making calls, making sure that everyone's re-signing and in a good position and checking in on you. And not that Nate wouldn't do that, it's just we've had VA that entire time, right?
We lose track of the focus. You know, this was Vernon's team to start it before everything happened.
Yes, sir!
He's right, and everybody else is right. This is my team. I worked for it, I earned it.
You don't have to hate one quarterback to love another and love another one. Like, you can love both of them.
But once again, Nate was playing well, and it's nothing against Nate, and he's done a great job. Obviously, it's incredibly disappointing in this job if you're ever gonna get demoted.
Everybody on the outside in is looking like if Vernon doesn't play well, then they're going back to Nate. If he does play well, then they probably should stay with him.
This team needed a spark. Vernon needed to play well. The Lions had to win that game to create some momentum heading into the playoffs. They needed to win that game to give themselves some belief.
I wanted to play well because I want to be the guy going into the playoffs.
You know, based off what happened, I think that was a good decision because Vernon got had the chance to finish what he started, and I think he deserved that.
Adams picks the snap, goes left side, second effort, touchdown, BC Lions! Vernon Adams Jr.
Sometimes it takes a person, sometimes it takes a play, sometimes it takes, if it's a speech, whatever it is, sometimes it takes that to be able to now find the energy within yourself to keep that level and make it at a high level throughout the course of the game. And, you can see it throughout the course of the game, just the plays that were being made, the third down stops, in the red zone and things like that. We was out there playing complimentary football, but we played as a team.
Once we kind of broke the seal, I was like, okay, let's go.
First down at the Montreal 52, 3 receivers far side, 2 to the near side. Montreal showing blitz. Here they come with 6. Adams going to take a shot, fires downfield, looking, touchdown BC Lions!
We've been waiting for those big shots, and Vernon Adams again with that pressure. He hangs in the pocket, knows he's going to take a shot, and delivers a massive strike downfield.
You can see the team that we could be, the team that we were destined to be, at that time frame, and I still think the best is yet to come.
I mean, come on, he's a playmaker. Vernon's a playmaker. I've been with Vernon forever. I've watched him grow up since his recruiting trip at Eastern Washington University. So, I know it's in him.
The Lions went out there and they got it done. They beat the Alouettes 27-3, and it gave this team some juice heading into the playoffs.
The win that day was great for the team's morale, but nobody beats us but us.
Another year in the books, bud.
Hey, make sure you go to the Whyte party tomorrow. The Whyte party tomorrow. Make sure you show up.
Show Whyte party tomorrow.
I
want to involve the Sandcastle bowling lane, so that's my spot. And everyone loves bowling, like all those guys from Florida and Mississippi, all those guys, they love that stuff.
He all happy and everything right now. His next ball, he won't even hit a spare problem. Get the scoreboard. Hey, look, count. Told you. He's on fire.
But that's what I also said to the guys. I'm like, if you're not going to come for me, come for the team, because it does make a huge difference. When we won a cup with the Edmonton Elks in 2015, I felt like that team, every time we'd win, we'd go out together.
Sean is just like, he doesn't even know it, but he's definitely one of the glue sticks to this team, you know.
This here is Big 30 with the switch, but his real name is Thelonious. Yeah.
For everybody to show up and have fun together and bowl, and we're able to bring their wives and children to get together for this playoff run, I think it helps towards the momentum.
Have a good night.
You out of here?
She's talking. My wife just.
Thank you so much. Didn't get to bowling, but got to go out with some of those guys after, and it's great to go out and celebrate him. You know, he's 48 now, so to celebrate those senior birthdays are pretty cool.
There's so many plans for Halloween because, you know, you got the school Halloween, the neighborhood Halloween, you got actual Halloween. And so, you know, we tend to go all out.
What are you looking at?
The most prevalent one I think about, Maddox was Ice Cube, Mason was Michael Jackson that year. That was pretty cool. One year, my son was Mike Wazowski. Old folks last year as a family. The year before that, we did Toy Story. I was the dinosaur. Yeah, it gets very festive around the holiday season.
Happy Halloween!
Did you guys knock on the door? Okay.
Time to set up for the giving out candy part. Some more relaxing. Probably play some video games, chill out, and let the kids guard the door. And get the smoke machine set up. Come on. We ended up in third place, and so we have to go through a certain destination, right? And it's not cookie cutter sweet, and life never is.
I think that's what makes this more exciting. You know, we went from, you know, the Grey Cup favorites, and everybody was like, oh, BC Lions are the best team in the league when we're 5-1 and all these things from that aspect. And, you know, we got into a rut, and, you know, you're starting to get the criticism and so forth. And I think that speaks volumes of our journey. You know, I think that's what makes this that much more, you know, special. The fact that we didn't turn our back on one another.
It's cold, and it's gonna be tough. I mean, both really the most hostile environments you could possibly go into. But what a story it'll be if we can do it.
What matters is us, right? It's like when we put our best foot forward, we're a really tough team to stop.
But there's still an opportunity, still a chance, there's still hope. And I think that's what the guys have to have. We have to have that belief.
Just kind of massaging through his Achilles. This is the fresh one. So this is Serena, the younger sister, and we got the older sister Venus over there.
Powerful one.
Powerful women.
Powerful women built me. The oldest one loves Mosaic, you know. So other one, she was torn in the old Mosaic.
DJ Lee's become one of the more important guys in that defense.
I was guarding Naaman Roosevelt, fourth quarter, 2 minutes left. And he ran a dig and I broke before him. I broke right in front of him. And I felt like he kicked me in my Achilles because I broke in front of him and then I was on the ground. Can't wait to make a new memory in the new Mosaic. It's gonna be fun.
If there was one word to describe how you feel right now, what would that word be?
It's the word everybody's scared of. That's inevitable in life.
that can bring out the best in you if you let it. Pressure, all the pressure. Man, it's used in my life in so many different ways. Like, for example, my wife, she applied so much pressure. All the pressure she applied is what gave us this beautiful life. You know, and I may have been hesitant to it. So I wouldn't have a house without the pressure my wife applied. I wouldn't have 3 kids with the pressure my wife applied. The pressure of returning from Achilles. So all the pressure in my life has brought the best out of me. Man, it's beautiful. So I'm here to use as a vessel, man. You know, for young kids, for my own kids. So that pressure, playing with the pressure of all my people. So let's fucking go. Go, you get me pumped, bro. Let's go. Let's start today by understanding. Let's accept that we're about to have pressure. Hey, everything in your life, bro. Pressure has made everything in your life. Pressure is what got you here today. Pressure is what got you here today. So let the pressure of the game bring out the best in us.
I just try to sit there and soak it all in, because you just never know when you're gonna have another time to share those experiences with the same group of guys.
It happens so much, right, in my career. You play so long, haven't won a Grey Cup, and you're just like, what is it? What is it? You know, what am I doing? First thing you do is look at yourself, you know, if you're a leader.
Hey, let's bring it in. Some of us are last times playing together, last times playing, period, you know? So soak up the last memories we have together.
I don't know, I think that's what makes it so hard, is that all of a sudden it's sudden, right? You see him take a knee and you realize it's all over.
I started seeing how it makes other guys feel, letting guys let them know how much I appreciate them. Mainly when I come to mind is Vernon. I appreciate him and everything he does. And kind of just like consoling your teammates, you know, and letting guys know how much you appreciate them, because it's over.
I'm ready to get this over with though, so I can decompress.
You don't know if you ever get to share a locker room with somebody or sit next to somebody and you're a bunch of grown men and we're told forever we gotta be tough. We've gotta, you know, be physical and can't show emotions and fight through all the shit. To see 50 grown men so emotional and
TJ, just you as well. What are you feeling in this moment?
I mean, it's a tough pill to swallow, but I mean, it's football, right? Only one team wins everything. Yeah. Mr. Washington, boys. Look out. Look out. Came a long way. Came a long way. Still doing it. Good. Yep. I love you all. I love you. You finished the season. God didn't show you anything. He showed you. You finished on your feet. He gave you grace. You finished on your feet.
Love you, for sure. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Yes, sir. Oh.
She's a little grumpy. Her grumpiness, though, is just a little bit of a frown. There she goes. Look at, she's smiling. You like piano time? Yeah, there she goes. Come on. Hi. There you go. See how good she is?
But this is her. Like, this is our day usually. At the same time, it's like a little like bittersweet to pack up because we have so much. We were like here for 3 years.
I remember thinking, just looking up at the stadium, and it's just like, is this the last game I ever play here? Like, will I get another opportunity? People don't understand the stressful life of an athlete because it's just so unknown. Your life, your career could be over like that. I'm 39 now, I'm going into my 16th season. As long as everyone wants me, I'll play. Man, I used to be good looking. That happened. You know, I just know eventually people are gonna make a change and wanna go younger and stronger, so.
No, to stay home is amazing. And not just that I'm married and have a kid and we're moving today. It's a big deal for my family that I stay here. And, you know, again, my dream is to win a cup for my home team. That's the biggest thing for me.
I played my best football. I don't think there's another fullback doing it as well as I am. I sacrifice a lot, but I miss my family and I just want to go home, spend time with Joanne, see my brother, see my sister, my niece, my goddaughter, my dad.
Every year, every game takes a little bit out of you. For me to be, 10 years in, you know, it's taking a lot out of me. So it's almost like, how much left do you have in you?
When we go into football mode, the world slows down for us, but it keeps moving fast for everybody else. So, you know, I got family members that I haven't seen in months. My niece is so much older and so much cooler, and I want her to know who Uncle Dave is. And I think what fans don't understand is that it's like we put a lot into this, and we sacrifice a lot too. We don't get to see the ones that mean the most to us, or potentially the people that have supported us through it all, and we actually leave them to try and prove them right for all the support they've given us. And we put so much into it, and I haven't been home. I haven't seen my family since May.
I mean, I didn't get the result I wanted at the end of the year, but I'm able to finish on my feet by the peer pressure everybody's placing on me. What are you gonna do next, TJ? What are you gonna do? And it's like, bro, I have the characteristics to do anything that I put my mind to. So I'm gonna be great because I am great.